Hello and welcome to today's Daily Dominion, which features prosperity but no colonies. It's quite a bit of engine stuff. The kind of hurdle is that the only trash in here is forge, which costs $7. There is trail with some discard synergies in Vault and defense and Berserker. Defense against Berserker, there's plenty of decent fours for Berserker to gain. 2 at least. 3. There's Watchtower, which is defense against Berserker, also synergizes with Vault. Grand Market, which has some Vault synergy and just, in general, pretty nice. There's Rabble for some supplementary draw. Between the workers' villages and Vault discarding trails, we shouldn't be in too much action trouble. Question here for me. I'm going to open Watchtower or something, and I don't know if I should get Clerk or Silver. So Clerk does a little bit of attacking. If you collide them in hand, the Clerk is quite good because you can play it out of your hand and then play the Watchtower. If you draw into the Clerk with the Watchtower, it's quite a bit sadder. The Clerk also has a nice effect here of that when you play it, you get to, you can buy a Berserker. Which is nice here. You can buy and play the Berserker. So the question is whether we want Vault or Berserker Watchtower, I guess. Do have to figure out. I mean, we could even do Berserker Trail and draw this estate off the top of the deck. That's kind of okay too. That's not too surprising that we drew something dead here, though I still felt like it was worth playing. Buying a lot of or a lot of Clerks, which the AI tend to do. Can't hit 7. I don't even know if that was actually worth it. So we could do a couple. I don't know which is the best. Or as far as the ordering, I guess they're kind of similar. Should be able. Well, I think we're guaranteed to hit 7 here. But also triggers a reshuffle. So if we, yeah, okay. Ooh, this is actually quite nice. Maybe even we'll play the. Well, we'll save the. Well. We're gonna get to do it at plus card plus action from Trail, and then we'll be able to play the Watchtower. We draw through more of this stuff. We won't be able to play another action unless we draw like a Workers' Village off the Trail, which is possible. But I would like to kind of draw through this as much as possible. Just to, we're going to buy a Forge here, but we'd like to draw through as many of these cards as possible to get closer to the Forge. I do like it for that. Okay. So we could forge all of this. Do a little bit of drawing. See if we can find something nicer to pair with the Forge. I'm gonna not discard there. What I'm going to do now is forge away all of this to a GM. We're gonna top it. We're playing the Watchtower here again just to kind of move through this crud. And we're lucky we draw 4 coppers, so we actually get to buy something nice here. We get to top deck it. So that's cool. This is a little more. If we don't find a Watchtower, we'll be a little sad. Guess I'm just gonna keep this stuff, and actually I'm just gonna keep this stuff to forge away. If we don't find Watchtower, so be it. So when we trash this trail, we get to play it, so we don't actually lose the trail. So this is a pretty. Let's gain another trail and again try to find a Watchtower. Okay, so we've actually this is 3 Watchtowers and 7 cards, so that's kind of unfortunate. And we just buy nothing. Yeah, I mean, what can you do? There's not really anything to do there. And we can't play these, we just have to wait and go to the next turn. That's all we can do. It's okay. We're going to still be pretty good here. So it's not we're not in a bad spot at all. Which is kind of understating it. We're completely won here, but we just have to figure out how we want to win, more or less. Let's discard this Watchtower too. We're gonna draw another one. Let's get another trail and just top deck it, I guess. Okay. So now it's a question of just kind of what kind of payload we want to play with here. Because we could switch into a lot of different things at this point. We could even, we're clean enough, we could probably do some bank stuff if we really wanted to, but I don't think we're going to do that. And then we could do, I don't really know. I don't feel that strongly about any of it. But we can get more vaults. Guess we top deck it? I don't know. That's not actually clear to me. We could get another Berserker if we wanted one, but okay. So the AI is buying. The other thing is there's not really 3 pile going on here. At all. Can just start doing some forge stuff. Like we'll just forge these into province. I don't know why it doesn't auto gain province. The forge isn't optional. And I feel like for other situations it does auto gain it. I mean, I don't think it necessarily should. I think it's actually a little clearer if you have to click on the thing. And there have been instances in clients where auto deciding confuses people, and I don't think it's a big deal, but I'm curious because I feel like there are other situations in this client where it does auto pick in those kinds of situations. Anyway, so it's more of a consistency thing. I'm not actually sure. I think from a design standpoint, I think it's fine to have to click. But what do we want to do? It's actually not any better to not discard just all of these. There's no more money to get out of this. We could top deck something, but who cares? Oh, I've been bamboozled. I'm just saving these for plus action. Where's the forge? Well, we give forge the berserker and a watchtower, I guess. Oh, there's another thing. Yeah, okay. Last card's forge, so we'll just do it like this. Kind of a, well, it's fine. We're either going to draw the watchtower, in which case we can clean it up, or we're going to fail to draw the watchtower, in which case we would have had a watchtower on top of the deck, which would have been fine too. So we do have enough payload and stuff to get through here and empty if we draw well. We'll see if we get through that. It's a little harder now because we have the... did toss the vault, so... Okay, we find it though. Alright, this should be enough. We'll just stop here. It's already enough. You know what? That's boring. We're not going to stop here. We're going to go all the way. So there's another vault in the shuffle, so we might draw it. I guess there's a risk here we don't find the vault, in which case we don't hit 16 at all, but you know, we just have to take those risks when our back's against the wall. This got us a duchy too, so that's nice. Duchy and an estate more. So that ran pretty well. I actually think, well, actually it did run well. I'm going to say we maybe could have taken, our first reshuffle was quite nice. I was going to say we maybe could have gotten forged like a turn or two earlier on some other shuffles, but the point we got it was totally fine. Our AI just loves Clark. This is pretty incoherent. Berserker can be tough sometimes against AI, but here there was Watchtower, so it wasn't much of a big deal. Watchtower and Trail. Yeah. 8 provinces, 16 turns in this kind of board isn't too bad. The payload here is really, really good. Actually a few different payload things here that are really nice, but the time to get to Forge is going to eat up a good chunk of your turns. So anyway, pretty cool kingdom. Hope you enjoyed watching it, and I will catch you all tomorrow.